Wow, I feel like Takumi, man, Takumi. Hello everyone, welcome to another episode of our Speak Kaki Buay Koyo. Today we're going to talk about one of the most iconic cars in everybody's childhood. This car is so special. This car had a hero status. This car actually wasn't so popular, but because of the anime, it became people's treasure. I'm talking about the AE86 Hachiroku. Look at this. Oh my god. Now this car needs no introduction. Okay, let's go to the side that we can see the tofu shop. Fujiwara tofu shop. Don't pray. Okay. Now, but this car is a bit different from the anime. Let's just start from the side first. Because this car has a white body, almost Liberty Walk-like white body. And of course, a duck tail. But by and large, it remains the Panda kind of feel. Alright? Later you'll see the pop-up lights in the video below. Now this car, apart from the body kit, what are these wheels? These wheels are RS Watanabe. So I was thinking, what's RS? RS in Porsche always means Ren Sport or Racing Spec. No, this is Racing Service Watanabe custom rims for this car itself. Because with the brakes, what brakes are known? Okay, come, we'll look at the rear. The rear is also quite a scene. You can see the duck tail, you can see the twin exhaust and the diffuser itself. Very 80s, because this car was made famous by the anime set in the 90s, but this car was in the 80s. It belongs to Bunta Fujiwara. Then passed the car to, of course, our Takumi Fujiwara. Now, let's see what's inside the bonnet. Come. We did it. Finally. Finally. We did it. Now look at this. This is the heart of the Hachiroku 1.6 NA. Okay, but this car is different from what is in the anime. This car won the 2019 IAM International Auto Modified Tournament for Best Toyota. Look at this in glorious form. First and foremost, I do not know what is the horsepower of this car, but this car in stock form is supposed to be 128 horsepower, 143 Newton meters of torque. I drove it, it feels quite springy, also partly due to because the weight of this car is less than 1 ton. Look at this in glorious form. HKS here, a bit of Blitz, a bit of Apex C, Japanese stuff in its most glorious form. Brilliant, man. This is a work of art. This isn't an engine. No. All the wires have been hidden, have been rerouted to give it a very clean engine look. Absolutely brilliant. Enough of talking. Let's bring the car for a spin. Let's do it, man. Before that, we'll see the interior. Come. In my favorite bright seats, look at this. Coming into the interior, you get greeted by Back to the Future. Very 80s. Okay, but a bit of effort has been put in. See the bright fabric from the seats have been brought over to the side door panels as well. And 2 bright seats. One is full bucket, one is semi-bucket. This, I'm not wrong, should be the Stradia. Now, it's a very old school handbrake. You look at this, you need to pull it up and you pull it, then this handbrake will be there. Okay, the transmission has been changed to a AE86 gearbox itself, 6-speed lah. You get 3 decimeters here. Now this is important. If you're an anime fan, you know why this cup is important. Because Takumi's father trained him. Pour water inside, he drive. This water cannot spill out. If not, go back, he'll be kinda whacked by the rotan. Okay, I'm not sure what steering wheel is this, but it does look very cute. Okay, but this is also very 80s. Most important, window. There is no power window. Your hand is the power. You do it yourself. Wow, this is so old school, man. When's the last time we see such things happening, man? But in this Hachiroku, you get 3 pedals, decimeters, everything in one. So let's go for a drive now. Let me show you, okay? Cars of the 80s. Got secret charger, eject button. Let's put it back here. Okay, let's go. Now before we go for a drive, first and foremost, where is the aircon? The aircon, you gotta turn it on here. Then you feel the aircon. Then if you turn this thing off, there's no power steering. This is the power steering assistance. So this is the thing you gotta take note for this car. Nicely modded and sorted out. Man, let me be Takumi for one day. Digital meter cluster reminds me of S2000. Actually in the 80s, they are quite high tech. They got such things. Yeah, this car, I tell you, man. Also, my first time driving it seriously. Short shifter is there, very short. Rev match. Now this car is for collectors. If you want a piece of automotive history in anime form, you gotta buy this car, man. Look at this car. Absolutely brilliant. Lucky nobody put water here to test my skills regarding cornering. But we don't have Mount Akina here. Okay, so I cannot be Akina no Speedo Stars. Fujiwara Takumi. Not me, man. After Wong is me. Later we push the car. This car, from the 80s till now, is in brilliant condition. By virtue, there is IAM champion for Toyota class. Brilliant. Absolutely no issue. Look at that. Yes, driving a car this old, I was a little bit apprehensive. But now all my fears are founded. The roar of the engine is also very prevalent. I think in the 80s, not much of insulation also. But how not to love it if you are an initial D fan? How not to love it, you tell me. Everything, even the sunshades are in bright fabric. Top is also in black, which is my favorite. Black is always good. Wow, 7,500 RPM. This car is not fast, but you want a fast car, you go for other things. Definitely not this car. This car, I guarantee you, it will bring you a lot of smiles. It will also bring you a lot of envious looks. You want a head turner? This is it. You want a chihuahua along East Coast Beach where girls will turn their head, look at you? This is also it. This is the chihuahua along East Coast Beach. So what are you waiting for, man? Give us a call now. This car, owner says he wants to sell. Should be a heartbreaking, heart pain kind of sale. But oh well, all good things come to an end. His loss, your gain. Give us a call now, man. Cheers.